Sorry about that. My video cut off. This is part two. Isn't it crazy how like I was talking about God, right? And how corrupt he was. I was going all in, and then my fucking video stopped. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it won't cut off this time. But anyways, let me keep going. You know, go look how animals treat each other. They're constantly biting each other, fighting each other, eating each other. It's fucking gruesome, man. You see crocodiles just eating deers and shit. You see fucking tigers and lions eating fucking, I don't know, hyenas or whatever the fuck. Some animals begin eating alive, bruh. You know how fucked up that is? I saw this one video of like a snake, and he was getting chewed up by a bunch of, I forgot what kind of animals they were. I think they were honey badgers, whatever. That snake was getting ganged up by like fucking 30 honey badgers. They were just tearing him, eating that snake apart. And I'm like, bro, why would God create something like this? I don't know about you guys, but me, it really bothers me. Like, I really don't like this world. I really don't like this realm. I don't like the idea of us having to work a 9 to 5 just to get by. I fucking hate it. I do. I'm not saying I'm ungrateful or anything. I'm not, but I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful for my situation because I'm aware of how fucked up this world is. That's why I'm aware there's third world countries getting fucked. I'm aware there's still homeless people. I'm aware there's still people starving who don't even have a roof over their fucking head. Who can't even get a drop of clean water. So you bet your ass I'm fucking thankful. But at the same time, you know, there's a lot of shit that's so wrong about this world. And I feel like people need to question God more. Like, why would God allow this shit to happen, you know? Like we all know this world is evil, so like why do people still rely on God even though God is technically allowing this shit to happen? I'm not saying go against God or anything. I'm just saying like this is how I view things. I'm just like, what the fuck, you know? Like we're in hell. I do believe we're in hell right now, you know? I don't know how I chose to incarnate here, bro. Like, seriously, like, I'm fed up, man. There's so much bullshit in this. And on top of that, time is speeding up. So let me tell you, so God is just gonna allow all this corruption to happen, right? God is gonna allow demonic entities to possess other human beings to produce a lot of evil shit. God allows a lot of killings, a lot of violence, a lot of gruesome shit. God allows corruption to take place. God allows enslavement. God allows wars, battles. God allows suffering. And on top of that, God just decides to speed up time pretty much. This world's already stressful. There's already a lot of bad shit happening. So why would you speed up time? It's gonna cause more stress. I understand what God is trying to do. He's trying to like change up this realm. He's trying to change up this world by like speeding up time so like everything could collapse and that people could become more spiritual. I understand that. I get it. I've done my research, I've done my studies, and I put two and two together. I get it. But at the same time, first off, why would you allow a lot of corruption to take place for a very long time? And now, all of a sudden, you just decide, okay, I'm just gonna speed time up so I can fuck everything up. That makes no sense. God is basically like an abusive father or like an abusive authority figure, pretty much. If you really use your logical mind, he is, or she, or whatever the fuck that thing is. I'm not talking about a religious God. I'm talking about our fucking creator. Think, there has to be a fucking creator who's responsible for all this shit. It's God himself. It's the creator. That's what I'm talking about. You put us in a fucked up situation, man. I'm not saying to be fearful or anything. I get it. Like we're all gonna end up. We're good, but we just have to endure so much bullshit, man. I'm fucking fed up with this shit, man. Go look at history. Go look at human history. There's always violence. History always repeats itself. There's always wars, battles. There's always greed and all that other shit, man. And not only that, but like, if you don't eat food, if you don't drink water, if you don't take proper care of yourself, you're gonna feel a lot of pain and you're gonna die. So not only this world is bullshit, but being a fucking human is a burden too. And time is speeding up, and this world is very violent. So all that I just described, that if you were to close your eyes and if you were to hear me describe all this shit, that sounds like hell, right? Cause yeah, we're in hell. I really do believe that. I believe we're in hell. I believe we are in hell, but like I feel like someone mentioned how they view this life, and that person mentioned she viewed this life as a test, and I believe that. I do agree with that, and that's a great way to view life. You have to view life as a fucking test to see how much you believe in God, how much you have faith, how much all this other bullshit, right? Which I agree. I do agree that. But at the same time, like, if God is gonna test us, just stop, because we really don't have time for this. We really don't. There's a lot of confusion. Like, when you pray, you don't hear God at all. So what's the point of prayer? I mean, yes, people may feel better. People may feel their presence. But at the same time, it's like, is God just standing there? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's really going on? See, we need to figure out why this world is so corrupt and who's responsible for all this shit. Yes, there are people in this world that are responsible for all the fuck shit and bullshit and corruption in this world. But at the same time, there has to be a spiritual reason why too. In the afterlife, is it just as corrupted as here in this realm, in this world? You know how there's corruption and enslavement in this world? Is it the same thing in the afterlife? Those are the things we need to question ourselves, because you just never know. And at the end of the day, these higher beings in these other realms watching over us, they most likely they're responsible for creating all this shit to begin with. So technically, they're the ones that are responsible for all the fuck shit that's going on in this world. So all I'm saying is just use your brain and think.